that we have news of an incident in which producer Dave's reputation preceded him at a nightclub last night. He went out to a nightclub. We were off air. We were comparing our evenings. Producer Dave was larging it in Brixton. I was larging it in my living room. And producer Dave, you attempted to get into a nightclub, but were met with the force of a bouncer. Please explain what their problem was with you.
Well, I was trying to get into, a club just around the corner from Brixton Tube Station. And as I got to the front of the queue, they were searching everyone. And as they got to me...
Stanley, you got nothing to hide?
I genuinely haven't.
You queued up with the normal folks.
Yeah.
You didn't push to the front waving your Nando's black card that you usually do at nightclubs.
It's all right, producer Dave's here. Right, can you velvet rope off the VIP area, guys? Producer Dave's here.
Quarter chicken on me.
No, just queued up. It wasn't a long queue, so it was fine.
Right, okay. So you didn't feel too sort of aggrieved.
Stretched my arms out. They patted me down. Put their hands in one of my pockets and pulled out a paper bag that had a substance on the outside of it.
Right. What colour was the substance?
It was a white substance on the outside.
What
of the
nature
bag.
was the substance?
Well, it was Greg's pasty. I'd had a Greg's pasty about half an hour before, so it was a big Greg's paper bag with obviously like the remnants of like the white pasty from where it crumbled off. Yeah, exactly. But they weren't convinced. It took me a lot of persuading to get in.
It was contraband.
They did, yeah.
That is such a great sort of north meets south anecdote.
Yeah.
A sort of a man from Stockport trying to get into a London nightclub, but his Greg's pasty is mistaken for contraband.
Do you know, they ban you from eating pasties in London. It's a disgrace. I couldn't believe it. It's my favourite. It's my first and second favourite food. So this bouncer is going, mate, you're as guilty as the day is long. Look at that contraband on you. And
I started to say to him, just lick it, lick it, you'll find out. He's like, I'm not going to lick it, mate.
Because if it were contraband, I wouldn't want you to do that, because it'd be costing me a fortune. But you can have all the bat flour you want, mate.
So, but did you gain entry to the club?
Yeah, so 2 or 3 bouncers ended up,
licking
examining. They didn't lick the bat flour. Sounds like a euphemism now. They all examined it, and then I protested a lot, too much, some might say. Right. But I was let in, and it was fine.
You were let in, where you could deal heroin to your heart's content after your decoy had succeeded.
And I had a terrific evening from there on in.
Out wraps from your socks. They bought it. The old bat flour. The old bat flour trick.
Yeah.
Dad taught it me.
I mean, I'm not even actually northern. It's just such a superb decoy that they think I'm the kind of person who'd eat a pasty on a night out. It's unbelievable. It's extraordinary.